Hi, this is Noel Serrano with the Gala Lighthouse. Refuge in the shadow of his wings. Be merciful to me, O God. Be merciful to me, for my soul trusts in you, and in the shadow of your wings I will make refuge. Psalm 57:1. There has always been an evil in the world, but it seems that with every passing day, more and more evil is exposed. It can leave us feeling unsafe, uncertain, unprotected. But there is a place where we can find refuge. The psalmist uses an analogy of a bird gathering her young under wings to tell us there's a refuge in the shadow of God's wings. Imagine for a moment what it is like for the baby birds. Under their mother's wings, they find shelter from the storm. They find warmth. They are close enough to Mama to hear her heartbeat. They feel the comfort of her embrace. They know she is keeping an eye on any danger that is near, and she will defend them. Because under her wings is safety and refuge. They have no need to fear. King David certainly knew calamity as he battled against King Saul, and his enemies sought his life. Over and over again throughout the Psalms, we see David calling on God for mercy and deliverance. But we also see him placing his trust in God. He knew that God was a place of refuge from all his troubles. A refuge is a place where one can go for protection. It's a place of safety and shelter from danger or trouble. It's a place to run to when being pursued. Notice that a refuge does not mean that trouble or danger will never come. Rather, it's a place where we can seek safety during the danger or trouble. We need to also notice from this verse that David sought refuge under the wings of God. The verse does not say that God drew David under his wings. David had to put himself there. In order to do so, he had to place his trust, confidence, and hope in God. This is what placing yourself under God's wings really means. Trusting Him, even when you don't understand why, or when you can't see God at work. Consider the following. Do you trust God when life seems to be falling apart? Do you trust God when you see you or a loved one received a bad medical report? Do you trust God when you lose your job? Do you trust God when your marriage seems to be falling apart? Do you trust God when one bad thing after another just keeps happening? Do you trust God when there's a financial hardship? Our faith and trust in God can grow when we make the active choice to trust Him and believe that He is in control of every situation. For each circumstance we face in life, we can choose to do things our own way or God's way. We can choose to be angry about what we are facing, or trust and believe that God is always good and that He has good plans for us. We can choose to demand our own way or to wait on Him. We can choose to quit and walk away, or to keep on believing that His word is true and that He is faithful to keep His promises. Trusting God comes down to one thing. It's always our choice. Return for just a moment to the image of the baby birds hiding under their mother's wings. Everything that is true for the baby birds is true for us when we seek refuge under the wings of God. Under His wings, we find shelter from the storms of life. We find warmth in a cold and cruel world. We can hear the heartbeat of God if we are close to Him. We can feel the comfort of His embrace. We can know that God is watching over us and keeping His eye on everything going on around us and in the world. We have no need to fear when we are under His wings. Imagine yourself there, under His wing. This is Noel Serrano with the Gala Lighthouse, and the following has been a presentation of the Gala Foundation.